So,
Hustle TV is in the building, man. I'm here with the one and only K9, the boss. What's up, pimpin'?
what it do, my boy? What's happening?
Yo, man, it's been a long time coming, man. So I didn't get back to you earlier. This COVID thing is going crazy, bro. So I had to really take care of the fam and take care of business. You know what I'm saying?
It's already good, man. I already know how that go too well.
Yeah, man. So what are you doing during COVID right now? How's it been crazy for you?
Really, the fact that we got to stay inside quarantine. The only time I've ever had to do that was being incarcerated. You know what I'm saying? So that's been a minute. You feel me? I'm not built for that no more. You know what I'm saying? So, really, that's it. I haven't, I've been fortunate enough that I haven't had any close family members or anybody really, even in my extended family, that have really, that have passed from it.
Yeah.
I've had some family members catch it and whatnot, but they've gone through it.
Okay.
Other than that, it's actually for me, I've been using it to my advantage to work on my album clarity.
Okay. So how many tracks you got on your album, man?
I got 10 songs on there.
Okay. With the industry shifting so fast, it's going from single deals to album deals, back to single deals, just videos. How do you keep yourself in tune with everything that's happening in the music industry?
I started off with being a fan of hip hop, so I just naturally stay in tune. In creating this album, I try to kind of, keep my ears away from it a little bit, just so I didn't really get influenced by anybody too much. But
right.
It happens still though. That's hip hop. We all get influenced from one person or multiple artists. One way or another. But yeah, I think I just naturally love music, so I'm constantly listening to it.
Okay.
And I've got younger family members and stuff like that put me up on like new artists and stuff too.
Right. So how'd you meet the Triple OG Spice One, man? I mean, that dude's something special. He in the Bay knocking things out, and he's still doing the thing, with the music and everything. How'd you guys meet, and what inspired you to even reach out to him, or did he reach out to you?
Yeah, you know what? We met. I did a show actually. I opened up for him at a show in Mammoth.
Okay.
Mammoth, California. And this was probably some years ago. And me, like I've always been a person to, push up on people, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna holler at you.
Okay.
More, just a little more I feel like the part of the generation that I'm in as far as hip hop, I'm like the last generation of that like hand-to-hand contact, you know what I'm saying? Like not so much internet. Even though I've learned how to, keep up with the times, but I still have that technique about me. So, I pushed up on him, hollered at him, and he was cool. You know what I'm saying? He was like a regular dude, and we just happened to after that we kept running into each other. It was either shows or just through mutual people that we know and stuff, and we just developed that type of relationship. And then, we had always talked about it for a long time, like doing a song, and we just never knocked one out.
Okay.
But he came down to Santa Ana, which is my city.
Yeah.
That I grew up in. He actually came down there one time a couple of years back, right before I signed with him, and did a show. So he hollered at me like, "Yo, I'm coming down to your town." You know what I mean? Like what's popping? So I'm like, right. Okay, say less. Easy call, nigga. I'm finna hit up a couple of my peoples. We finna pull up and make sure you good. You know what I mean?
Right.
So pulled up on him, and shit, automatically, you know what I'm saying? Like all my homies gravitated towards him. He gravitated towards my homies. Like he was like he grew up in the hood with us. You know what I'm saying? Like it was on some regular shit. Like the homies like, oh yeah, we fuck with Spice. That's a real nigga right there. He really out here in the trenches with us.
Right.
And then after that we just, we pretty much just chopped it up, and I never thought that I was gonna sign with anybody. I never really was looking to do anything like that, but it just kind of made sense with him because it was more of a partnership. He wasn't, trying to really. I didn't feel like he was trying to rob me out of anything, and if anything, just try to, really trying to, he sees my grind and really just try to help me out. You know what I'm saying, in different avenues that, I may have not been able to conquer on my own.
Okay. Being a student of hip hop, what inspired you to start rhyming? I mean, hip hop is so big and vast. Like you got the dancing, you got the MC part of it, you got the DJ part of it, you got the producer part of it, you got the writer part of it. What inspired you to just grab the mic and start spitting on it?
You know what? Early on in my when I was younger, before I started rapping, like I said, I've always like been around music, from my dad and my mom. They really played music all fucking day, like in the car, like especially my mom, anywhere I'm riding with her, she's playing music. There's never no quiet time in the car. So,
okay.
And, so I've always been around music, and I knew I always wanted to be a part of it some way, somehow. I actually started off breakdancing first. So, I was doing a little bit of breakdancing. I actually got pretty good at it. I used to go home and like practice like every day, breakdancing on this like linoleum rollout type of pad that I had that I would take down in the dining room, that big ass empty dining room that my mom would let me and my homies come over and we just breakdance after school. And, so that's how that started. And then it's just crazy that eventually, like, it went from breakdancing on that tile to crip walking. And then then I was like, then I turned it into a quote unquote studio. It wasn't really a studio though. It was I had like a karaoke machine. Actually, before the karaoke machine, I had you remember the boombox? Remember the radios? How you could play and record through the speaker?
Yeah.
Onto a tape.
Right.
Yeah. So I started doing that. You know what I'm saying? So, and I called it a studio. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I mean, I'm like the last piece of that era. You know what I'm saying? So I got, I'm thankful that I got a taste of that. But so I started off like that when I was really, really young, and then from there, man, I just loved it. You know what I'm saying? Like seeing other rappers and seeing how they would play on the mic and whatnot. And I actually had one of my older brothers, really good friends. They used to have like these little house parties at the house.
Right.
And they would come over there and they would just freestyle.
What?
Turn the ciphers, turn the battles, you know what I'm saying? Like in the backyard, like just off the top of the dome though, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I thought that was the dopest shit. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing people in a circle laughing like, oh, and you know what I mean? I'm like, man, that shit is tight, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So it just made me, you know what I'm saying? It just like, that just kind of really just inspired me to jump into it, you know what I'm saying, full-fledged. And from there, it's just been I've just been getting better and better, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, cool. And like the name of your album is Clarity, and why is it named that? I mean, I went to your Instagram. I checked you out on YouTube. I checked you out on Twitter. I went to everything you got. I went to your website. I went to all the other interviews you did. I mean, they only have bits and pieces of it. I'm just looking at what's going on with you because that's what I do for a living. I see what's going on with you and focus on you. So why is your album named Clarity? Explain to me why that is. That's a great title, by the way.
Appreciate it. I mean, shit, the title really just came to me, but it made sense, you know what I'm saying? Because I was trying to find the right title that fit who I am, what I represent, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I really represent growth. I've been extremely dedicated with this music for years, you know what I'm saying? And and I've gone through like multiple trials and tribulations through life, just as a youngin' before I even started rapping, just gang banging in the streets, not thinking I'm gonna do anything more than just that, not wanting to do anything more than just that, right. Up until a point of like taking rap serious and really wanting to be respected as one of the elites, you know what I'm saying, as good as one of the elites, and just really trying to perfect my craft. And I wasn't always that good at expressing myself verbally unless it was through music.
Right.
And even through the music, you know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't always the most uplifting and positive music because it was what I was going through at the time, you know what I'm saying? Right. But that was a reflection of my reality. Gotcha. And now, me as a grown man, I've matured so much as a man, and not only as a man, but as an artist. And the whole purpose of this album is really to bring everything full circle. Okay.
I mean, you're doing great things with the music. I even seen that you were helping give out toys to kids, man. I mean, what inspired that situation?
Yeah, I've always been a giving person. Okay. I've always hit it. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's another thing with like, going back to Clarity, like, it's just, I think I'm at a point now where I don't care no more. I'm not looking to aim to please anybody anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing what I feel fits, what feels right. And so like with the toy drive, me always being a caring person, I've always been a person to give, straight off my back, you know what I'm saying? To my friends or whatever. That right there, I felt like was a perfect opportunity to actually show the human side of me.
That's right.
Yeah. A lot of people, early on in my career put me in a box of just being a gangster rapper.
Yeah.
And and that's all I was showing. That I was only showing that side of me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want to show another side of me because it made me feel like people would probably look at me soft, like I was soft. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, growing up in, you know what I'm saying, in our type of communities, like that is, kind of like looked down upon. So, but like I said, as I've gotten older, I really want to tune into that, focus on that side of me and kind of really showing people like, I'm human.
Right.
I've gone through, you know what I'm saying, shit in life, and this is where I'm at now.
That's what's up, man. I mean, you being in Santa Ana, man, Orange County, and then what was it like when you first jumped on the stage at the Observatory? I mean, I'm from Long Beach, LA area, you know what I'm saying? And, hopping on stage, DJing these big concerts and being with superstars, it just, you look around like, damn, I actually made it. Now, for an artist like yourself, a rapper, in your hometown, on your soil, people coming to see you, they got to go to the box to get tickets and stuff. So how do you feel when you hopped on stage, start rocking the stage at the Observatory?
Man, it's an adrenaline rush, bro. Like, I used to have a lot of people ask me, like, before I go on stage, am I nervous?
Yeah.
And I didn't get no butterfly. I don't get butterfly. I wasn't getting butterflies and nothing like that. It was more just like, it was just like a level of like it was just like a natural high. You know what I'm saying? Like I just, I really, it just really amped me up. It felt good. It felt right. But yeah, just growing up, just growing up from Santa Ana alone, it's in a county that, a lot of people kind of, get misscrewed because of, the reality shows and then, and then like you said, you from Long Beach, LA overshines all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like we're right next door to LA. So it's like, so our side is like, it's like a little shadow outside that, you know what I'm saying? So, but with that being said, we are neighbors, you know what I'm saying? So I've always spent like so much time in LA because, my family lived throughout LA County.
Yeah.
My mom just happened to decide to stop in Santa Ana in Orange County to live there because I was born in St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay. Whoa.
But I came out here. Yeah.
Whoa.
We can touch on that too. But I came out here when I was 5 years old. And my mom, I don't know if she just decided to stop in Orange County because it was close enough to the family in LA, but out of the, because she didn't want, you know what I'm saying? She didn't want us to be around the, street life and all that we was around in St. Louis.
Yeah.
But, one way or another, it kind of just found me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, back to the Observatory, man, it's a beautiful thing, you know what I'm saying? It just, everything's worked out.
That's dope.
I really, one thing that can never be taken away that I really do, that I'll never forget is at the Observatory, that's when I met Nipsey. You know what I'm saying? I was on the same ticket. Like I got a ticket to this day with his name on it and my name on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I actually was able, to go backstage like in his VIP with him, chill with him, smoke with him, drink with him. You know what I'm saying? Chill with the whole camp. You know what I'm saying? And he was solid. You know what I'm saying? He was a good dude. So that's something, I'm saying, I'm definitely proud of. But yeah, Observatory, man, that's the spot right now.
It's a spot, man, because so many people go to Observatory that have made it, and then to get down to people that is local. Even you could be from LA, you could be Long Beach, you could be the OC. But when you know somebody who's from the OC, that soil, I live in Fullerton, but I'm a bit Observatory tonight. You want to pull up, and then going to the back gate with them, walking in with them, going upstairs with them, and doing what they do, and me doing the interviews there, and then somebody who you see work, and that's a big thing to see somebody that has been grinding forever, like yourself, and you finally get to that point where you're on stage and you got a few hundred people or a few thousand people there upstairs and downstairs looking at you perform for 6-7 minutes. That's a big deal. That's a big deal.
Yeah, and that's another thing. Like, nobody has really came up out of my area and really done anything on a large scale, musically.
Okay.
Well, as far as rap music, so a lot of people, I don't think a lot of people are used to seeing it. You know what I'm saying? No. So I think that's like another good thing. Like I didn't have I didn't had nobody teach me none of this. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been